Hey everyone, happy Monday. Thank you for those of you who have hopped on. I'm going to keep this rather quick. Um, I'm trying to get a pulse actually of whether or not I should do something. So if you're on, please get the likes up. Tag anybody on here who you think may find this interesting or helpful. Um, so really quick, many of you guys who have been following me know that we've been doing this Black Men Built That series, right? Where pretty much every week I'm sharing different posts, different Black history facts and the like. And yeah, just like the community tab, usually it's a still image and different like fun facts and things like that. So I've gotten some really, really good feedback. I've gotten some pretty good comments, different followers and people saying this is great. We love this. We wish we had more of this. We wish there was more of this on a consistent basis. And so my question to you guys, I know some of you guys are just not joining on. My question to you guys is whether or not you think that this is something that is worth pursuing and doing more frequently. And on top of that, if this is something that you think that should be done in video format. And if that is the point, if any of you guys would be willing to support a campaign, a video, like a video campaign that is focusing on just basically Black men, Black male inventors, and the different ways that they have actually contributed to society. So I'm more trying to get a sense of whether or not this is something that one, you guys would want to see, and if it's something that you would be willing to financially support. Now, if I was to do this, the reason I would need support is because, well, there's a couple of things. In order to do this right, what I'm thinking to do would be, maybe essentially have like somewhat of a video series. Like, how I'm having like a post series, make this into like an actual video series, right? Where you have, the different history, the different fun facts. That obviously would require research, that would require time, that would require editing. I already have a few books already that I'm using. This one's called Black Inventors. It's a pretty good book. It says crafting over 200 years of success. So this has been a great resource of just finding different inventors, literally, that have impacted society. I have another one here that's pretty good called Africanisms in American Culture, and it just talks about the different things that are in American culture right now that stem from Africa, just from Black men in general. So I have a few resources right now that are really helping me. But if this is something that you guys feel would be necessary and we feel like would be important, I would probably need to get additional resources in order to continue this. And so, yeah, I'm more here to just see if if this is something that you would be willing to financially support, to see this, actually take off. And just so you know, one of the reasons I started this really was because just in the era of the divestiture movement, aka the anti-Black male movement, in the era of there just being so much garbage out there and not really a full understanding of history, I thought, what a great time to actually start to have these good conversations, the constructive conversations, and to see the positive things that have happened as a result of Black men, as a result of the Black community working together. There's been just so much garbage and so much damage and mess that we have seen. Just in general, the way that we were portrayed in media, the way Black men and Black women are portrayed in media, it's gross. And so I thought, well, why not, control our narrative, or why not at least try to have a conversation and see what has been done. So like I said, I've gotten some pretty good feedback in the comment section, and I've just been thinking on whether or not this would actually, it'd be worthwhile for me to, pursue this, make this into like a series. But like I said, that would require a lot of time and energy in my end. And so that's why I wanted to see if you guys felt like it would be necessary, if you guys felt like it would be a good use of time. I'm more looking for your guys' feedback. So I know some of you guys haven't seen this yet. If you actually catch the playback, let me know. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Again, I'm more just trying to get a sense and feel of, is this something the community needs? Is this something the community wants or not? I'm willing to do it. If you guys if you guys feel like that this is necessary, if you guys are willing to support the project, I would be willing to do it. And we could talk in more details as to what that would actually take. But if not, if you don't feel like it's necessary, if you don't feel like, hey, we don't really need to talk about the contributions Black men have made to society, I'm just going to focus on me, I'm just going to do whatever, then I'm totally cool. I can just continue doing what I'm doing. Maybe doing, a post here or there with a still image and just leaving it at that. But like I said, just, in the era of the divestiture movement, the AKA anti-Black movement, in the era of so many just people in the Black community in general literally hating themselves, having zero understanding of their history and zero understanding of anything about themselves, I thought personally it could be a good thing. But it's really going to be up to you guys. So you guys, you let me know, leave your comments below. Let me know what you think. And then, if I feel like I get enough response, what I'll do is follow up maybe with another video or a post and say, hey, here's what I would need in order to do this. Here's the different contributions that I would need in order to do this and to make this happen. And then we could go from there. So, yeah, like I said, I'm just more putting it out there. If you guys haven't seen the Black Men Built That series, check out my community tab. There's been things going out over the last few months, like every single week, where I just post different, fun facts. And, while I know this is a channel that is really focused on femininity, I think it's incredibly important for women, and especially Black women, to know about our history and to know about some of the positive contributions that have been made from, you know, the different people, the different men in our community, just because there's so many negative things we hear on a day-to-day basis. There's so many negative things we hear about day-to-day basis, not only just different shows, different media, but it's among ourselves, among different women that look like us. And so that's another reason I felt like this would be a great series to do, so that women also can know, women also can be educated and be like, hey, okay, you know what, we're not all thugs, we're not all chasing after Becky, we're not all in prison or gay, as many would like many would like y'all to believe. So those are my thoughts. I see some comments. I just saw your channel right after your show with Shante. Okay, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Do one on Freddy Figures. Just to cook some of it. Article. I mean, it sounds like a good idea, though. We do need more things and info like that to go. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No. So, like I said, this is kind of last minute thought. If you haven't had a chance to check it out, if you haven't check it out, you can go to my community tab and see what I mean. I'm going to leave this up here. Hopefully, some of you guys who aren't on here yet will catch the playback. But really, that is my question: whether or not you think it is important and necessary to do a Black Men Built That video series, and if so, if you would be willing to support that financially. And again, I mentioned this before. The reason I would need that is because it would require some work. Like I said, here's some two books that I have right now that are really great. But in order to do some, I think to really do justice, it's just going to require time. It's going to require time, research, energy, and also editing to put it together so that it makes sense and that it is entertaining or at least enjoyable and palatable. So, again, if you feel like that's something that would be beneficial, I'm willing to do the work. I'm willing to put it together. I would just ask for your support. And if not, if you're just like, you know what, I'm just cool with the still images, I'm just cool with the post, then we can leave it at that. And I don't need to really worry about it. So y'all let me know what you think. Yeah. So that's that's all I wanted to say. I was going to keep this really, really fast. And like I said, for those of you guys who are watching the playback, please leave your comments. Please let me know. I'd love to hear from you. Yeah, because like I said, I'm just trying to get a sense of where everyone is at, how they're feeling, what they think is necessary. And, also women, if this is something that you feel like will resonate with you, although we may start focusing on it. That's not to say it can't turn into summer where we talk about women too. But for now we're focusing on men just because I think that's something that is necessary in the era of divest, because Black men don't build, which I'm like, that's actually not true. So, yep, those are my thoughts. Anyways, thank you for those of you who have hopped on. This was meant to be a quick live, so I'm going to sign off, and yeah, I'll see what you guys say. Thanks for listening, and we'll talk later. Bye.